The orbital elevator Atlas, constructed in the wake of the resource wars of the 21st century, its promise of clean, unlimited solar energy looked set to restore peace to a shattered world. But all this changed with the discovery of fusion power. Overnight, Atlas became obsolete, and the alliance of nations which had funded its construction went their separate ways. Once again, war erupted, as if Atlas, spurned by its creators, had struck the world in vengeance. Here in the Republic of Bargen, a new war is about to begin. Bargen, 2064. Still no sign of President Orwen Cornell. Idiots! Orwen is the linchpin of this entire operation. Find him, or you won't live to regret failing me. No good, sir. The army's blockaded the airport. Damn you, Ark. I know it's me you want. There's got to be a way out of this country. Would they expect me to escape by sea? Driver, head for Port Artothal. Artothal base. My name is Albert. I'm a Wanzer pilot for Bargain's NORAD army. I've just received urgent orders. An escort detail at Port Artothal. Highest priority. What the hell could be going on out there? Things have changed since Wanzers became practical. Wars have become more frequent, more brutal. Some say those machines stole our hearts. Colonel, we found him. He's on his way to Port Artothal. Ha, he won't escape that easily. Think you can outwit me, Orwen? Prepare the cruise missiles for launch. Yes, sir. I'll take care of the rest. And then this country will be ours. Hey guys, Zulk RS here, and welcome to Front Mission Gun Hazard. As a Squaresoft, by the way, if you don't know, was Square Enix before Square Enix. Like, in the past, as far as I know, there were two companies, Square Software and Enix. And then they merged together to become Square Enix. And this is a 1996 game by Square in the Front Mission series, and it was only released in Japan. So why is it in English? Because there has been a few translation mods, which doesn't change the game at all in terms of mechanics or anything, but it does translate the game into English. And that is what I'm playing here, because holy fuck, this game is awesome. I like this game. I like mechs. If you've seen my MechQuest series, you know that I like mechs. And I've been meaning to play this game on the channel for quite a bit now. This would be my third total playthrough. I had played it 2 other times before. One a long time ago, and the second time was sometime last year. And I did that because I got invited to like play in a Lancer game. Lancer is a tabletop RPG like D&D, and it's about mechs. And playing Lancer, when I first was invited to be the player in a Lancer game, a new player by the way, I suddenly had gotten an urge to play this game again, so I played it start to finish last year. And now I want, and when I did it then, I was shocked by how deep the story was. Of course, I won't be, I'm already kind of spoiled because I already know the whole story. And yeah, the opening scene was a bit confusing, I'll give you that. It raises more questions than answers. But anyway, I am eager to play this game with you guys, and yeah, and I have a lot to say about this, both about my own past with this game, some Lancer shit, as well as the game story as a whole. Now, as you can see, I already have a save file in the final level, but obviously I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna hit new game. Now, first of all, the main character, his name is Albert, and you notice that I named him Cora in my old save file, and there is a reason for that. Long time ago, Kid Zulk played this game, sort of. This was back before I knew what the fuck emulators were, by the way. And I had the Japanese ROM for this game, and I liked the gameplay, but obviously Kid Zulk had to use his imagination on what the fuck the story was, and who these characters were. And no, before you ask, I did not think Albert or Cora or whatever is, I did not think Cora was a girl. I wasn't, Kid Zulk wasn't 100% sure because Albert in this picture looks kind of feminine, but not too feminine. So I was by me, I was talking about Kid Zulk. So Kid Zulk was like, saw this pic and was like, okay, so I'm 70% sure this is a dude, but I'm not 100% sure. And regardless of that, I looked at him, well, Kid Zulk looked at him, and for whatever reason went, this guy looks like a Cora to me. I'll name him Cora. So in honor of Kid Zulk, I always name this guy Cora whenever I play this game. I did it last time, I did it the first time, and now I'm gonna do it again. You are Cora now. Also, I am not gonna use save states. Well, I am, but only for the sake of speeding up reloads in case I need to restart a level, you know. But I will hit the pause function in my SNES emulator just because sometimes the dialogue can pass by really fast. So I will hit pause often in order to like read the dialogue. Like I've paused the game here, and if you saw the opening cutscene freeze from time to time, that was me actually pausing it so I could actually read anything. Now, 10-minute introduction aside, let's get the show on the road. Let us come in. Ended up no 7. No 7? No 7 here. Cora, it's Leros. How fast can you get over here? So the coup's already underway. Yeah. The army's finally played its hand. Unbelievable. They think they can get away. 1 sec. I need to pause real quick because due to some environmental reasons I had to turn my fan on, but it's cold and I'm feeling cold, so I'm just gonna go wrap myself in a blanket real quick. Be right back. Alright, I am cozy now. Let's see. Where was I? If they think they can get away with... No time for chit chat, Cora. President's en route now. Hold on, something went wrong with the blanket. Yeah, it accidentally tightened around me. But there, I should be fine now. They're evacuating him over. They're evacuating him until this blows over. Is my voice still recording? Yes, it is. We have our orders. Understood. On my way. So this is. It's been an year since I played it. Okay, so this is the punch. Give me a sec. I need to check something. Alright, I'm back. I just was not very used to the controls. It's been a year. I'm not super used to this control scheme. How much time do we have? It won't be long before they figure out what we are up to. From what I hear, Ark Hellbrand's the ringleader. Colonel Ark Hellbrand. The Colonel? Unbelievable. Okay. This is the shield and this is the shot. Also, as you can see, you can blow things up like that. And you can punch things. That's the secondary weapon. And no, jumping I don't think increases your movement. Does jumping make you faster? I don't know, maybe. Cora, the president's here. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to this control scheme. But once I do, it'll be fine. It's been fine before. It'll be fine again. We'll be underway in a matter of minutes. Keep a close watch until then. Yes, sir. Please hurry on to the... And there we go. Cora! Incoming! Leros! Ah! I don't actually have to block anything, but I like to do it for roleplay reasons. Here. I don't know how that laugh is supposed to be. There you are, Mr. Orwin. Colonel Hellbrand. The one and only. Now, if you would be so kind as to come with me. Get him! Sir, there's a supply truck parked at the other end of the dock. Start heading for it. I'll cover you. Okay. Out of my way. Alright, you don't actually shoot me. Colonel, stop this insanity. Stop. With the majority of NORAD army under my control, I think not. Surrender. Hold on. Forget it. Yeah, sorry. You're not getting away with this. I am being awful because I'm not used to it. How do you propose to stop me exactly? Just shoot yourself and save my men the trouble. I'll take you on alone if I have to. I've made it to the trailer. I think I can drive it. Let's move. You think that piece of junk will save you? Ugh. Okay, so let me just say something here. As you can see, enemies are just appearing. And if I press pause, I do get a minimap. No enemies. And then suddenly, wait for it, enemy. Now this suggests that there are infinitely spawning enemies, right? Not quite. See this thing up here in the top right? This line is actually represents how many enemies show up in a map. So it's not infinitely spawning. Enemies do spawn, but they spawn from a pool randomly. When this line hits 0, there are no more enemies. Now, I am going to... Now, if I want to, I can just sit here and farm enemies. And as you can see, enemies are worth XP. Those things are worth 7 XP. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit here and farm enemy XP. Also, this thing has infinite health from as far as I know. So even though it looks like the trailer is taking damage, you don't need to worry about it. You do have to worry about the explosions the enemies cause though. Oh, okay. Grr, you stubborn pinheads. Where are my reinforcements? Damn. I'll deal with you later. Count on it. Looks like we're in the clear. We can't rest yet. Ark won't let us go that easily. No worries, sir. I'll protect you, Leros. I won't let your death be in vain. We've only been recording for 15 minutes. So I think we can record more. We can go to the next checkpoint, I guess you can say. I'll explain checkpoints again. Mission accomplished. 8 kills. Over rescue 2000. More farts. XP. 300. And that's why XP. By the way, what's your name? Koda, sir. I think we can relax a little now. I owe you my life, soldier. Just doing my duty, sir. So how are we going to get you out of bargain? We have to assume Ark's coup goes to the highest levels of our government. Our best chance now would be big army base. Ida, not the rebels have swayed them yet. Beg's northeast of here. A pretty long haul. Not to mention a dangerous one. I'll need your help. Yes, sir. Also, these are the shops. And these are levels. Let's go to the shop. Let's see if I have anything. Howdy. Arms are our business. Want more details on our wares? Slap the pointer on an item and hit the X button. Okay. Now, there is something I want. No upgrades. I have fuel. This is pretty helpful, but I don't think I have the funds for it now. Hand grenade, I don't have the funds for that either. I already have the HNP. The shield one, I have the VG. Yeah, there's no dash system yet, or hold on. Yeah, honestly, this one's really not battle worthy. If you're in the market for a fighting machine, I'd advise you keep looking. This unit can only support one special weapon. Varnier, dash, and shield units are sold separately. Yeah, we don't have Varnier or dash yet. That's the issue. Funds have almost never been a problem as far as I remember. So I am going to buy. Oh, my fuel is next, okay? I am going to buy repairs because I feel like while I work out the kinks of this game's control scheme, I will be taking a lot of damage. Oh, right. He made a... I'll save over data 4. Yeah, this is me in the final level, by the way. So... settings, we have message speed. I think message speed fast is good. I don't know what arm speed is. Arm mode, move using up down. Oh, arm speed is how fast my arm actually moves when I'm aiming. HP alarm enabled. Yeah, I'll keep it enabled. There are 3 preset configurations, but none of them is really that good for me. So also equip the Wenzer. Let's fuel up. Yeah, no Varnier unit. Only shield 1 unit. No dash unit. I don't have the hand grenade yet. And I don't have allies yet. Anyway. So here's what I mean by checkpoint. Now, technically each level can be its own milestone for my purposes of milestone on recording breaking up my episodes based on milestones, but then it would be too short. So we are gonna do another milestone here. I'll say the Ertothal Harbor was its own milestone. I can go back here, by the way. I don't know what sortie means though. I know it's an actual English word, but I don't know what it means. Begin a sortie. You can revisit some areas. Don't overdo it. Come back if things get rough. Let me show you this one. As you can see, you can go back to these areas and deal with some extra enemies for extra XP. I think I'll just replay this one again, just because. In this game, you always want to replay every level at least once. Why? Because things tend to change a bit from how they operate in the story. Plus, I do need to get used to the controls a bit more. So, until I have the Varnier unit and a better shield, I think I should be jumping around a lot more. I think I'm already getting used to this. Ow. I say as I get shot. Ow, ow. There. And now there's nothing to do on this end. So now I have to head back. But as you can see, that enemy line over there, it is reducing. I keep confusing the A button with I keep thinking that this button will make me fire my gun and that my gun button will make me punch. But hang on. I may have a plan here. Let me try something real quick. Okay, so it has only been like 2 seconds since I paused. I thought about going into the emulator settings and swapping the keys presses for better comfort, but I decided against it. I think I'll just get used to this. I don't want to mess with these settings. I see you. Also, yes, I was trying to accidentally hitting the punch button there. Was I trying to? I was accidentally hitting the punch button there. I will likely get used to this. One more for the road? No. You exit by looking down and then pressing the jump button. That ought to keep them off our backs for a while. Got some extra funds. And extra XP. Enough to level up. New equipment available. Shotgun 1, grenade launcher 1, and upward Vulcan 1. We should head to Big. Yeah, we should. I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff. It did say new weapons are available. We have the shotgun. Nice. Do we have the... We don't. I am going to save some money to buy the shotgun because I do like the shotgun a lot in this game. The shotgun and the laser, those are my favorite weapons in this game. I swap between them a lot. Upward Vulcan, grenade launcher, hard knuckle. I don't actually like these special weapons. Should I try to do this with only a punch weapon? Nah. Nah. Okay, good. Now, right here, right now, I considered skipping. Sorry, not skipping. Considered ending the video But I feel like the 10-minute introduction and 10-minute introduction dictates that I should like play a bit more. Arun Mountains. Save here. Save. Yeah, I'm gonna save state at this screen every mission so that hold on, save state at this screen every mission so that I can just load back this save in order to save on reload time and skip game over screens. If we cut through the mountains to reach Big, Sir, we've got enemy contacts on radar. What? Were they expecting us? Damn. Looks like they got a fix on our position. What now? There aren't that many. I'll handle it. Be careful. Traitors, stay away from the president. Also, the music in this game is top tier. Yes, we have mechless normal soldiers here as well. Whoop. That's another mech. Ow. Honestly, even though I said that I don't like the machine gun that much, it is not bad, honestly. It's not a bad weapon. It is a fun weapon to use. Almost every one of your main guns is pretty fucking good. Except one. A super rare gun that I will show you when we find it. It is called the napalm gun. And it is ass. Oh, it's you. Watch it! There's a base carrier approaching. What? More of them? This is Lockhart. I have located the abductor. A tadpole? But that's foreign equipment. Blast! They must be mercenaries. What do you mean abductor? Hey! Don't play innocent, buddy. Colonel Hellbrand's paying good money for the president's safe return. Lucky for me, I found you first, huh? Listen, lady. The name's Brenda, buddy. Look, I'm not a kidnapper. Arcs. I don't care what you are, pal. Out of the Windsor now. No. Fat chance. I didn't want to do this, but... Okay, this is just not a real boss fight. You just run around and avoid explosives. This is... You don't actually have to hit the tadpole at all. Just keep dodging until she runs out of bombs. Just like that. Easy game, easy boss fight. There we go. Enough! You're a better pilot than I expected. Serve me right for heading out without backup. I'll be back. Wait! So Arcs brought scum like that into our country. What's this place going to come to if it takes power? And there we have our first meeting with Brenda. She's gonna be a recurring character, I'll just say that much. Yay, more XP. So, Arcs branded you a criminal. My apologies. No apologies, sir. It's not your fault. Say, do you have any family? My parents live in Emigen. I wouldn't put it past that traitor to get them involved in this mess. We had best hurry. I wouldn't recommend pressing on, sir. if they know we are coming, what then? We'll take a less conspicuous road. Probably a better idea. Let's head back. So before I end the video, I'm gonna replay the mountains again, because like I said, you always want to do that. Resupply, because there's always, the replay is always a bit different, even if there's nothing important in it. I am slowly getting used to the controls, by the way, so there is that. Ow, ow. These are tier 1 enemies. I'll explain what that means later. When we encounter higher tier enemies, I'll explain what tier 1 enemy means, but know that there's only tier 1 to tier 5 in this game of enemies. Yeah, some of the weird movements I do, it's because I get messed up on the controls. Like that punch on nothing but air. Some mechs have a part of their death animation, I guess, where they drop an invincible enemy pilot that doesn't attack, just runs away. Ow, fuck you. Now let's get out of here. That ought to keep them off our backs for a while. More funds? Huh. I might have the funds. We should head to Big. We will. I'm not gonna redo this. I just want to refuel. Hold on. Resupply. Yeah. Now let's head back. Also, I think I may have access to the shotgun now. Let's see. Can I buy the shotgun? I can. Sure, give me one. And give me one use of fuel too. Let me just equip the shotgun real quick. I will sell the machine gun because I don't really need it. Actually, no, I'll keep the level 1 machine gun. I'll sell it later. Save game again. I think that's it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. Dislike it if you hated it. I'll heart your comment to let you know I've read them. So just because I hearted your comment doesn't mean I agree with it or endorse it. I'm Zulk RS and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.